Hello everyone, my name is Salsabilla Firdausiyah from Diploma Accounting, Faculty of Economics at University of Jakarta. In this presentation, I want to present about my field of practice report at Koperasi Cipta Usaha, and Persero area Bogor. First of all, I want to talk about schedule of the work practice. The first step is observation at the end of July 2020, and then preparation at early August 2020, and the next step is implementation of field work at August until November 2020, and the last step is reporting at the end of December 2020 until October 2021. And then background of fieldwork practice. The development of science and technology and the needs of this workforce requires human resources who have skills in their field. The education sector can be one of the avenues that can be used to create quality human resources. In line with Law Number 20 of 2003, Article 3 on the National Education System, where one of the goals of national education is to develop the potential of learners to become capable human beings, means that learners must have competence that will make it one of the quality human resources. Therefore, the university held a field of practice program, or PKL, that is the University of Jakarta, especially the diploma-free accounting study program of the Faculty of Economics, which gives students the opportunity to be able to implement the knowledge that had been taught during the lecture period and develop skills in the world of work and improve the attitude of responsibility carrying out their duties. Next, the purpose of fieldwork practice. There are meet the PKL courses, which is one of the graduation requirements in the Accounting Degree Study Program Faculty of Economics, Jakarta State University, and then observe firsthand how the condition of the world of work are, and then practicant can practice discipline, responsibility, and professionalism at work. And the last purpose is implementing the knowledge that has been obtained during lectures in the world of work. And the goals of fieldwork practice is obtain the degree of Associate Expert in the Accounting Study Program of the Faculty of Economics, Jakarta State University. Second goal is prepare to enter the workforce by developing the basic skills needed in the world of work. Third, knowing and studying firsthand how accounting science is applied in cooperation, especially the application of receivables. And the last goal is gaining ability and insight as a provision to enter the world of work as it is. And then, benefit of fieldwork practice is for practicants of the University of Jakarta, and the last one is for Koperasi, Cipta, Usaha, and Persero area Bogor. And place and time of fieldwork practice is on Koperasi, Cipta, Usaha, and Persero area Bogor at Jalan Sukasari 3, number 3 is Bogor, City, West Java, at August 6 until November 5, 2020, on Monday until Friday at 8 a.m. until 4 p.m. by work from office. And this is the summary of the history of Koperasi Cipta Usaha and Persero area Bogor. At September 30, 1961, this corporation is named Koperasi Karyawan PLN Cabang Bogor. And at December 16, 1968, based on ideas and mutual agreement employee of PT PLN Bogor, the name of the corporation is changed to Koperasi Cipta Usaha. The corporation registered in the General List of Corporation and has a legal entity with number 2107A/BH/KWK/10/22. And then the vision of Koperasi Cipta Usaha is realizing corporations that are independent, advanced, modern, and able to prosper member and become corporations that are always engaged to follow the business climate, both locally, regionally, and globally. And the mission of Koperasi Cipta Usaha, there are optimize the active role of members, optimize the quality human resources, and create a conducive work atmosphere, and optimize productivity at work. And then the organizational structure of Koperasi Cipta Usaha. There is rapat anggota, or RAT in the highest position in this corporation. And under RAT, there is pengurus that is parallel to the supervisor position or pengawas position. And under it again, the position of manager Koperasi Cipta Usaha. And furthermore, under the manager Koperasi Cipta Usaha, there are employee atau karyawan that are divided into several fields of work. And next, there are 5 general activities of Koperasi Cipta Usaha PT PLN Persero Area Bogor. First, running a mini market Cipta Usaha business. Second, providing accommodation for partners. Third, managing vehicle and shop rental. Fourth, managing talent clinic. And the last one is holding rapat anggota or RAT. And then, field of work. First, practicing create a bill for PLN clinic, and then monitoring bills on PLN clinic, and then practicing make a cash out of proof, and make a cash receipt, and the last field of work is checking bank statement. To create a bill for a PLN clinic, practicant needs 3 documents. There are bill receipt, Microsoft Excel application, and then Akuntansi website. And 4 steps taken to create a bill for PLN clinic are: first step is prove the receipt of bills that have been sent by PLN clinic employees. And then second step is create a table using Microsoft Excel by viewing data that clinic employees have sent. And then after practicing creating a billing list with Microsoft Excel, practicing automate the Agmedica website and access it using the code and password that had been provided by corporation. And the next step, fetch the bill from the list patient bills in Microsoft Excel that practicant have created before with the data list on the Agmedica website. And then the fifth step is practicant make payment application letter for incident PLN unit. There are recapitulation of bills, list of bills from Microsoft Excel, and receipt. And all the documents are then printed and stamped and signed by the manager. And the last step of this create bill for clinic is all the documents are scanned in PDF format and then uploaded to Agmedica website. So after that, all the documents, there are bill receipt, bill list, payment application letters, bill recapitulation, and receipts that have been printed and through freight forwarding services to Agmedica office located in Klaten, Central Java. And then, when practicing monitoring bills on PLN clinic, practicing means document. There are list of bills on clinic, payment application letter, recapitulation of bill, and receipt. And for the step to input data into monitoring the bill of the clinic using Microsoft Excel are followed. First step is in the number column in Microsoft Excel, practicant enter the receipt number as in from the receipt document and the number is located on the top of the pair. Next, enter a date according to the date the bill was created issued. The third step is practicant includes a more detailed description of the clinic bill. Example, clinics and drug period 23 until 30 July. And the fourth step is input file and units to be billed. And then input total bills that have included VAT in the Aritmetica column. Then the total can be seen from the bill recapitulation document. And then in the clinic column, put the general practitioner fee bill in the bill recapitulation document. And next, input the drug cost bill in the dispensary column. The data is listed on the bill recapitulation document. And the last step is in the column receipt PLN will appear how much the total will be received PLN for the billing. And then make a cash receipt. To do this work, practicant made a bill monitoring file based on Microsoft Excel, as well as a bank statement that has been printed and taken by corporation manager from BNI. And then the steps to make proof of cash receipt are when supervisor provides a marked bank and a marked bank statement, which transaction must be made proof of cash receipt by the practicant. And then practicant open the cash proof format or bank receipts that are in the billing of monitoring file. Third step is in the form of cash proof, input the receipt cash proof number, where the receipt comes from, enter the nominal money entered, write the purpose of the receipt, and the date of the receipt of the cash receipt. And the last step is proof of cash or bank receipt print using blue A5 type paper. And then next sort of work is make a cash out proof. To be able to make proof of cash out, it takes a memorandum to service issued by PLN unit that applies for procurement of goods supporting work needs. The steps to make proof of cash expense are the practicant opening the formats of cash evidence or bank expense in the bill monitoring file, namely the sheet out. Second step, in the format proof of cash or bank expenditure, practicant input some data obtained from PLN's official memorandum that contains application for procurement of work support goods. The data includes cash proof of expenditure number, to whom the money will be paid, entering the nominal money issued, writing the purpose of the expenditure, the date, and the last one is the date of the creation of proof of cash or bank expenditure. And the last step, proof of cash of bank expense, print using below A5 size paper. And the last job that practicant has to do is checking bank statements. To do this work, what is needed by practicant is a bank statement that has been printed and taken by the corporation manager from BNI as well as billing monitoring files. The stage when checking a bank statement are the supervisor providing a bank statement from BNI that has been taken by the manager to practicant. The bank statement contains all transactions of Koperasi Cipta Usaha. That practicant only checks transactions related to the repayment of clinic bills from other PLN units. And then practicant checks transaction in bank statement related to repayment of clinic bills from PLN units that have previously been billed. And after finding the date of payment of the bill on the clinic from another billing unit, practicant opened its billing monitoring file and then recorded the payment date in the realization column in the billing monitoring file. So, next, here is the obstacle encountered during fieldwork practice. First obstacle is the stage in making a bill letter on file and clinic is very long, so that takes a long time just to do one type of work. And then required shortness when checking the suitability between the number of the list on the list of bills with the amount on the medical website so that no billing error occur. And then billing monitoring is still based on Microsoft Excel and hasn't yet used a dedicated support application for monitoring entire bill, so that sometimes practicants feel confused by the number of columns list. And the last obstacle is sometimes practicants feel confused when checking the bank statement because the transaction description listed on a bank statement is not exactly the same as the information list on the monitoring bill. And then how to overcome constraints. First thing is practicants try to minimize the time when entering the unit code to bring up patient bills on the medical web by memorizing tel and unit codes from all regions in Indonesia. And then if there is a difference in the number of bills between the list of bills and the web, then practicant will ask the clinic employees about the details of the list of different bills so there are no difference in the amount of bills. And next, practicant asks for guide supervisor if they feel confused about the input of numbers in certain columns that have used formulas. And then if the appropriate transaction description between the bank statement and the billing monitoring file is not found, then the supervisor advises to check the exact same nominal list in the bank statement with the bill on the clinic in the billing monitoring file. And then the conclusion from this field practices are very beneficial for practicants because they can provide a direct picture and experience in working. And then the existence of field practice activities like practicant can prepare to enter real world of work because this activity can develop basic skills in working. And then practicant are placed in the administration of receivable where practicant get learning knowledge related to administrating a receivable in one of the organization in the field of economics. There is cooperation, where the science is relevant to the field of accounting science owned by participants. And then the last conclusion from practicant is self practice is a forum for students to be able to implement the knowledge that has previously been obtained while in college. Through this activity, practicant of acquiring abilities and insights that have never been previously obtained in college. And this is the suggestion from practic from practicant for other practicant for Faculty of Economics of Jakarta State University and for Koperasi Cipta Usaha PTPL and Persero Bogor. For practicant are paid to equip themselves with skills that can support themselves to enter the world of work. And then when carrying out fieldwork practice, practicant must be polite and disciplined and advised to be active in work and ask about work that is not understood. And for Faculty of Economics, practicant expect to establish cooperation to various companies and agencies to make it easier for practicants to find a place to implement fieldwork practice. And then the last one, for Koperasi Cipta, Usaha, PLN Persero Bogor, adding employee members to process like human resources, and then actively use Microsoft Excel for billing, monitoring, and to application or software to monitor bills. And I think that's all that I already shared to you. Sorry if I made mistaken. Thank you and see you.